guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Great.
I'm good and nervous also. Yeah. And today I'm gonna talk about actual presenter. It's me, YurieW5a, and I'm gonna talk about my presentation about Osaka. This is my hometown, and not only Osaka for sure. About misconception in Osaka so far I experienced.
Yuri, I think it's better to just take a note and just maybe use the touch on the screen.
Okay. So I'm pretty much beginner, so
There you go. Yeah.
okay. And let me tell you my 3 experiences. I said misconception so far I met in Osaka. So let me tell you that 3 experiences as an example. In my basketball days, our team took part in the Osaka Prefecture's tournament. At that tournament, we were so surprised. Our teammate and I also, we were so surprised because we couldn't get, what they talking about. I mean, what the opposing team talking. We couldn't get it at all. So we were so surprised, and I also questioned why I couldn't understand them. I couldn't understand what they were talking. I questioned. And next one, this is Osaka. Actually, this is one area of Osaka. I really love this place. Even when I was small, I really love this place. We can have, you guys know takoyaki. For sure here, all day long, and kushikatsu. This is also nice. We can have this all day long, and we can have sake all day long as well. I mean, even daytime we can drink here. So in Japan, that's kind of special. So special area for me was. But my father said, "Yurie, don't go there. It's dangerous. Don't go there." He's just saying to me, And for sure, when I was small, my father said to me, "Don't go there, right?" I love that place. So I questioned why I can't go there. Okay. So third experience here. This is my junior high school. Right? I love this place. Actually, there is a school in my town. We have some schools in my town. And there is one junior high school, and this school is still regarded as a problem school. And so suddenly my teacher said, "Don't have argument with anybody of this school." And also my teacher said, "Don't get along with the students of this school deeply." I questioned again why I couldn't get along with them. What's the reason, right? Let me tell you the answer for the 3 experiences. Actually, I questioned 3 times, so answer for my 3 why. So at first, in my basketball days, we could not, understand, their language. Why? It was Korean language. They spoke Korean language. Why did my father stop me from visiting my favorite place? Because it was too close to Korean town. So my father stopped me. And why my teachers so sensitive to that school in our hometown? Because of many Korean Japanese students. So here, new word here, Korean Japanese. Let me explain. We have some people, those who are called Korean Japanese. So, definition, shorter one. So, Korean with the status of special permanent residents of Japan. That means they are special. They can live in Japan forever, even they are Korean. So, many people think, why there are many Korean residents in Japan, right? So, there are 2 main reasons, and actually a lot of reasons there, but actually I studied in my university, so I can categorize 2 reasons. transportation for forced labor. That means, there are some people, they don't kidnap, I don't want to say, but so in the old days, some Japanese people dragged some Korean people to Japan for working, okay? So this is so sad. But not only this, the other main reason is to escape from the dangerous situation. So they had a Korean War in Korea. So some Korean people thought, living in Japan is a better situation now. So they escaped. Okay, so two reasons here. Okay, and so because of for Japanese Korean people, actually Osaka is having the biggest number of the Korean people. The population rate is the highest in Osaka. So Osaka is famous, as Japanese Korean people also. So we have Korean Japanese people's misconception. I mean, we have Osaka people have misconception against for Korean Japanese people still now. I think that's so disgusting, but actually I don't believe. But around my grandmother's generation for sure, my mother's generation for sure, they still have, actually we still have misconception. Korean Japanese people don't like Japanese people, and they are violent. That's misconception. And Japanese and Korean Japanese people make a lot of money from dirty job. Yeah, such as pachinko, that's a gamble in Japan, and organized group of gangsters. That's we call mafia or yakuza, something like that. So we still have like this disgusting misconception still now. So here's a problem. I have a lot of friends, Korean Japanese friends, but usually I can't tell, who is Korean people or who is Japanese people because their appearance is totally same as mine, right? Just they have kind of small eyes though, but we couldn't tell usually. So, and the Korean Japanese people avoid using their name because they can't use their name. They still have their name, but they have to change their names. That's the situation, and that's the problem here because of this misconception. Okay? So, sorry, this is pachinko, gamble place, right? Actually, this is run by Korean people, so Korean Japanese people, but used as a Japanese, how can we criticize, right? So so disgusting. Yeah, but good things here. So far, so bad. I talk just bad things, right? But now, when I'm in Osaka, I can see the difference. Like this is a gateway, I say. We are changing now because everybody, every Osaka people starts to like Korean culture. So such as K-pop here, everybody listens to their music, everybody is trying to dance like them in Japan. So furthermore, everybody is going to Korean travel as well. And now I said the Korean town, it's too bad to go there, my father said, but everybody is going now. So Osaka is famous as Korean Japanese people, but now famous by Osaka people love Korean culture. So it's very good thing now. We can see the good changing now. And here is my friend picture. She's Chinese, but she lives in Japan to study Japanese. And he is the guy. Okay.